Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another Mili reaction. Today we have With a Billion Worldful of Hearts, I assume is how it's said. They use the text version of a heart, but I figure it's just of hearts. Either way, Azazel commented this one and a lot of people agreed I should get to this one. They also said I should get to Utopia Sphere, but I thought something about this name, the title of this one, just felt a little bit more exciting right now for whatever reason. So I figured I would start here. I'll definitely still be getting to Utopia Sphere eventually, whenever you guys want me to get to it. Maybe it'll be next, but for now, I just kind of want to see what this song has. The title is intriguing, so I'm gonna figure out what all this is about, and I guess without further ado, let's go! That's a little different from Mili. Ooh. Maybe this is the collaborator's hand in here.
You sit tall and straight, not making a sound, chanting the heavens song.
Okay, the lyrics are different too.
Sure, next life you'll love me too.
Oh, wait a minute.
Next life you'll love me too.
What the hell? Sorry, this like remix energy is very weird. Wait a minute though. Hold up. Okay, so like what I was picking up on, Buddhist parallels going on here. Yeah, okay. Buddhism involved. We talking like love song? Weird energy for a love song.
I know it won't change a thing. I have no place in your mind. It's filled with nothingness, and that's why I love you. And I know that next life you'll love me too.
Okay. See, like this energy kick. Next time, like the next life you'll love me, with like this aggressive synth on it. It's using a lot of like minor crunching too, so maybe a little yandere going on here. Is she planning on killing a Buddhist because he doesn't see her in that way? Because Buddhism? Like monk mentality? This was weird. Oh, that was weird. And that's saying a lot. It's a Mili song, and this is weird for a Mili song. What the hell was all that? All right, so I'm not entirely positive on this because some of the words were kind of hard to hear with how it was mixed. The vocals were very overtaken by the electronica going on, and that's fine. I wish they had boosted her vocals a little bit more, which happens sometimes in their older works, I've noticed. Like, they just aren't as well produced, especially when they collaborate with people. It seems like something gets lost in translation in the music and in the mix, and the vocals just seem completely washed out by everything else going on in the song. I was able to hear most of the lyrics here, at least enough to piece together what I'm pretty sure is the story, as I was while I was listening to it, but I don't know how accurate it may be. I might have missed something, a very key point of evidence, but a lot of the lyrics were talking about a Buddhist, I kind of got that vibe, like the main character, the singer, is in love with a Buddhist, and because of the Buddhist ways, the monk ways, you can't necessarily do that. They're very spiritual, no earthly possessions, no love life. That's pretty standard. So I'm able to at least piece that much together, but I couldn't quite tell what the intent of the singer was. It felt a little like yandere to me, like she was going to kill this Buddhist, like the world will forgive them in the next life. She knows that they will be together. That could be seen as like some sort of insanity plea. And I kind of get that insanity vibe from it purely because of how the electronic elements in the song play into it. Like everything gets a little bit more crunchy, a lot more aggressive. It basically sounds like she's plotting something and is in maybe the act of killing them in the moment of this song. Like everything is kind of a reflection in that moment of time where she's taking things into her own hands here. Or it's a little bit of a nicer way where, like, I don't know if nicer is a way to put it, but maybe she's planning on taking her own life. Like that's, like I said, not necessarily a better option, but like it still kind of matches that tone of like in the next life we'll be together, you know, like maybe she's just getting rid of herself as a factor right now, knowing that it can never be, and is seeing this as a way out, maybe like a cheat code to that future of them together happening. It's a very interesting dynamic here because I cannot place exactly what's going on here. I do not believe any of this, given the instrumental, is wholesome. You know, like I'm getting insanity from this. I'm getting unhinged from this electronic edge to the song, and everything having like minor crunches and dissonance in here. It just doesn't feel wholesome. It doesn't feel like an, oh, I know our love is forbidden because of what your beliefs are, and therefore I guess I've got to move on and things will be okay. I'll let you live your life because I know that's what you want, and I'll go live mine with somebody else. That's not what's happening here. It feels very pointed to some degree of just not being okay with it and taking that to an extreme, you know? And Cassie loves to write characters like that in her songs too, where like their love is so strong or their affection is so strong for somebody that they'll go to extreme lengths, like the most extreme lengths, in order for that to be realized, even if it is completely in the whole moral wrong, and they just should not be, like they're basically anti-heroes in a way in these songs. And that's kind of the same vibe I'm getting here. It's, again, very par for the course with them to write like this, but it's very interesting having this electronic sound to it because, one, it does make it a little bit harder to figure out exactly what the tone is, and two, it's so experimental even for Mili. Like, throwing these sorts of sounds in here isn't something you hear all the time with them, so maybe there's a deeper meaning to that. Maybe it's exactly what I said, where it's just something that's supposed to be a little bit more aggressive and kind of add to that craziness, or it's completely just because they had a friend they wanted to collab with, and this is what came of it. Sure, you know, like, any of those answers I would totally understand, but things like this, major changes like this musically, make me really curious as to what the goal was, because they don't do this sort of thing often. If it was just Cassie and Yamato doing their thing as always, I wouldn't be reading so far into that. But I feel like there might be something more into that, because as artists and what they've made so far, I can't write anything off as a potential. You know, like there's always something they might have had as part of the vision, and maybe this was it. But I really don't know. It could be something as simple as, hey, we got this friend, let's work with them. Sure. But the main thing I hope I got here is the lyrical work. That's always what I focus on, because it's always so poignant and fresh. Like, even though they do talk about the same topics or roughly the same subject matters a lot of the time, it's always from a completely different angle, and you're never sure where that angle's gonna end either. And I can't really tell with this one, with how they kept repeating the "in the next life you'll love me" part at the end. It makes me feel like they're really trying to drive home that insanity thing. They're like repeating something over and over again, basically just convincing themselves that this is the right answer, this is the right thing to do. But I also don't know, because it's Mili, and you will never be able to understand what the hell's going on in Cassie's head when she's writing lyrics. I don't even know if she knows sometimes, you know, but that also makes it really interesting as art. You just can't tell. And it's super cool, but also always confusing. So I guess that's about all I've got to say on this one. Like, it was crazy as per usual with Mili's stuff, but at the same time, I feel like there's more to it that I just cannot parse the truth from, like what the actual goal was. And again, I don't know if that'll ever happen. So I gave the best I could, and hopefully I'm at least in the ballpark here, but maybe there's something I missed. So let me know down in the comments below if I did miss something, or if Cassie's talked about this song and what the meaning is on a deeper level. That's very possible. I know she's talked about some of her music in other places before, so potentially somebody has an answer there. But yeah, I guess if you like this video and you want to request something else from Mili, again, if you want me to do Utopia Sphere or something else, leave me in the comments below and I will do my best as always to get to those next time. Or if you just like this video and you want to follow me and support me for more stuff coming in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!